Let's say my IQ is 121. I want to know where on here I fall, right? I can see somewhere between 115 and 130. These numbers right here, this +1, +2, -1, -2, all of these numbers right here, these are called z-scores. A z-score tells me how many standard deviations I am away from the mean. So I have my raw score here. My raw score is 121. I want to find out where I am on this plot, and I do that by finding my z-score. What is my exact z-score? The z-score tells me how many standard deviations I am away from the mean, so I want to know how many standard deviations my specific number is away from the mean. I'm going to take my individual score, and I'm going to subtract it from the mean. That tells me how far I am away from the mean, specifically. Then I'm going to divide that by the average amount that scores are varying away from the mean, which is my standard deviation. I already know a lot of this information. In fact, I know this entire formula already, so let's plug it in. 121 is my x. My mean is 100. My standard deviation is 15. Let's keep doing some math. 1.4. That's my z-score. So if I could plot it out, I would say that probably 1.4 looks, it's not quite halfway in between, but it's close enough. That's where I fall on this normal curve. Let's say now that I have my z and I want to find out my raw score. So I want to reverse this. So my teacher doesn't give me my actual score. They give me my z-score. They say your z-score is 1.4. You find out what your real raw score is. I'm just going to flip this entire formula inside out. So now if I have the z, but I want my x, I multiply my z-score by my standard deviation, and I add the mean to it. Again, we already have all of these numbers, so let's solve it. 121. Let's stupid check our answers. 121 here. 121 here. We got it. Let's do another one. This is especially important for you AP Psychology students because I've seen this happen a lot on the AP exam. Anytime that you get a question that says, here's the mean and here's the standard deviation, what percentage of people fall between this score and this score? The first thing you need to do is draw the normal curve and load it up the way that it's standardized. And this is exactly how it's going to look. So there's our normal curve again, right? I'm going to load it up. I know that that's my mean, median, and mode. And I know that that is zero spots away from the mean. Now, I'm going to draw the other standard deviations that Keith already taught me is automatically there every single time, no matter what. I know that this is always going to be +1 standard deviations, +2 standard deviations, +3, -1, -2 standard deviations, -3 standard deviations. I also know all of the percentages. I know that 34% of people are here, 34% of people are here, 14, 2, and 2. They give you a word problem, right? They say your mean is 50 and the standard deviation is 5. I know exactly how to figure this out now. Mean is 50. You told me where this mean goes, right here, right? So I'm going to put 50 right here. 50 plus 1 of these standard deviations, 55. Plus 2 of them is 60. Plus 3 of them is 65. 50 minus 1 standard deviation is 45. Minus 2 is 40. Minus 3 is 35. Okay, friends. You have a z-score. You have a z-score of minus 0.5. What's the x? Okay, let's go back to our formula. So if we want to find the x, we take the z, we multiply it by the standard deviation, and we add the mean. We have all of these numbers already. Z is negative 0.5 times 5 plus 50, which equals negative 2.5 plus 50, which equals 47.5, 47, 48, 2. Yes. Good. Good. Cool. 47.5 is my x. Let's double check ourselves. Let's do this in reverse. Okay. So let's say that we have our x and we know the x is 47.5, but we want to know the z. And you can do this all the time just to stupid check yourself and make sure that you got all this stuff in place. I would like to clarify. I keep saying stupid check. What I say for myself is Keith check, because I know that I always need that little extra help to make sure that I didn't do some silly mistake later. It wasn't personal. It's all about me. What's the formula if I have the x and I want to find the z? That is the raw score minus the mean over the standard deviation. And we have all these numbers already. Let's do it. Negative 0.5. Let's double check. Negative 0.5 is what I got for the z. Negative 0.5 is the z that we started out with. Right on target. Awesome. Okay, in the next two homeworks, I gave you 2 chances to really work with that z-score in the next 2 assignments. Really try to see if you can work with these 2 formulas here. And let me know how you did. If you need more assistance, if you want more help with it, I got tons and tons of more examples like this. Next video, we're going to discuss some skewed distributions, but let me know how you do on that homework. And don't forget to go back and try the raw score formula for the standard deviation and let me know what you think of that.